like, let me go back into the sun, Mom. Like, hey y'all, welcome back to another Vinyasa yoga video with me. My name is Kennedy if you're new. Nice to meet you. Today we are going to be doing a fun Vinyasa flow. There's lots of revolving and twisting. It's gonna feel real good on your spine. We're gonna get lots of stretching in. And there are gonna be a few moves in there that are a little out of the ordinary, but I'll talk you through them real well and we're gonna have some fun. So whenever you're ready, join me on your mat and let's get started. Let's go ahead and start in child's pose today. Bringing your knees as wide as your mat, big toes come to touch, and laying your forehead to rest on the ground. Allow everything to relax into the mat. I'm so happy you showed up for yourself today and made it to your mat. Now leave everything else behind you. Don't worry about the day and what's to come. Put away your to-do list for now and enjoy this short moment in your day to show your body some love. Begin to make every exhale just slightly longer than every inhale, focusing on your breath. On your next inhale, bring your knees into touch, round your spine, and roll up like a cat-cow. And then lower into an upward facing dog with your head coming up last. And exhale, roll back to child's pose. Inhale, roll forward, coming into upward dog. And exhale, roll back to child's pose. Take a few more of these at your own breath. Making sure you're pushing out of the shoulders and not dumping into them. And on your next inhale, come up into tabletop, finding a nice neutral spine. We'll take it to a few cat-cows, so inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, and exhale, round the spine. Take a few more, take any lateral movements here that feel good. Really just warming up the spine. Come back to a neutral spine, inhale. And on an exhale, we'll roll over to your right side, coming into a modified side plank. So kick that right foot out to the side and bring your left leg out long. And on an inhale, lift your left leg up off the ground and extend your left arm out long. We're going to take a few side plank crunches. So inhale, lengthen, and exhale, tuck knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, tuck. Inhale, lengthen, take one more. Exhale, crunch. And exhale, release back down to tabletop. We'll do those same side plank crunches on the other side. So on your next inhale, go and roll over to your left side. Find length, inhale, and exhale, crunch. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, find length, engage your core. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, find length, hold here. And exhale, come back to tabletop. Inhale, and on your next exhale, coming into downward facing dog. Taking your first down dog of the day, really stretch out those hamstrings, stretch out those calves. You walk your dog. Find stillness, and on your next inhale, roll your spine up to plank and exhale back to down dog. Inhale, roll up to plank, just like we were doing earlier. And And exhale, back to down dog. Taking a few more of these, inhale, roll up. And exhale, go back, moving slow with control. Inhale, roll forward. And exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, step or hop to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, lift up into chair. Slight tuck of the tailbone down, lifting the arms up overhead. Bringing your big toes to touch. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, look up. And exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the palms, step back into your high plank. We're going to move through our first vinyasa of the day, lowering all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, tent the fingertips, lift up, one more cobra. And exhale, lower down. Bring your arms all the way out to the side, spider your fingertips, and lift using your back muscles instead of your arms, cobra. And exhale, lower. Inhale, clasp the arms behind the back, straighten the arms if you can. Feeling that nice heart-opening stretch. Maybe you lift the legs off the ground. Inhale. And exhale. Lower all the way down. Plant the palms, lift up through your plank, and all the way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, step, hop, or float to the front. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms up, look up. And exhale with power, shoot all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Step or hop back to plank and go through your vinyasa. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises, three-legged dog. And exhale, crunch to your elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch one more. Lower your knee down right in front of your wrist. And open up to the side. Lifting all the way up into gate pose, getting that nice right side body stretch. Lifting your arm up overhead. Inhale. And exhale, come back down. Lifting all the way back up into three-legged dog. And lower down. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Lower the knee down, flipping over to the side, coming into gate pose on the other side. Lift up and over, getting that nice left body stretch. Gently placing your right hand on your shin, maybe your thigh. Just make sure you keep it away from the knee. Inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the arms all the way back down, lifting back up into your three-legged dog. Inhale. And exhale, place the foot back down, down dog. Inhale, back to three-legged dog on the other side, right leg lifts. And exhale, step foot in between your palms. Lower the back knee down, coming into a low lunge, getting that nice quad stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe you lift your arms overhead. Maybe you sink deeper into that front leg. Inhale. And exhale, shift back, coming into half splits, straightening your right leg, folding over, getting that nice hamstring stretch. Inhale, shift back forward, untucking the toes and lifting off of that back foot, coming into a high lunge, arms up. And exhale, lowering your hands down to prayer at heart center. And take a twist to the right side. So bringing your elbow to the outside of your knee and finding that twist from your center. Maybe you gaze back. Inhale. And on your exhale, shoot off of that back foot, stepping all the way to the front, coming into a chair twist. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up, look up, and exhale, shoot down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into plank, and go through your vinyasa. We will all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises all the way to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot in between your palms, lowering that back knee down and coming into your lunge on the other side. Lower into this lunge really deeply, finding that quad stretch while still staying strong by pulling your feet in towards each other to engage your legs. Inhale, and on your next exhale, shift back, coming into your half splits, folding over that left leg, keeping it straight, maybe your knees a little bent. Either way, just make sure your toes are flexed towards your face. Inhale. And exhale, shift forward, lifting up off of that back knee, coming into your high lunge, lifting your arms up overhead. Making sure your hips are faced towards the front of your mat. Engaging through that core. Inhale. And exhale, lower your hands through to prayer and taking that lunge twist, bringing your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Gaze goes behind you. Inhale. And on your next exhale, shoot off that back foot, coming up into your chair twist. Sink a little deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up, look up. Exhale, shoot down into your forward fold. And exhale, plant the palms, step back, go through your vinyasa, and we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Let's get moving, y'all. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, step your foot in between your palms. Inhale, rise all the way up, coming into your high lunge, lift your arms up overhead. Inhale. And exhale, drop your right palm back to your left thigh and lifting up and back, coming into revolved reverse warrior. Gaze goes up. Maybe you look down to keep better balance. Inhale. And exhale, tee out your arms, twisting to the side, twisting through your center instead of your shoulders. Don't forget to smile, you're having fun. Inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the arms down, coming into a revolved side angle. You can bring your palm to the inside of your foot, or for an extra challenge, bring your arm to the outside of your right knee. Inhale, rise all the way back up, reverse. And exhale, cartwheel the arms down and go through your vinyasa. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog to do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, plant the foot in between your palms. Inhale, rise all the way up, high lunge, arms overhead. And exhale, drop your left palm to the back of your right thigh, lifting up and back for your revolved reverse warrior. We know that pose is a mouthful. Try to say it 3 times fast. And inhale, tee out the arms, coming into your twist. Inhale. And exhale, coming down into your revolved side angle. Take whatever variation you did on the other side, either hand on the inside of the foot, hand on the outside of the foot. Maybe you wobble and fall over like I am, but it's okay. We're all doing our best here. Inhale, rise up back to your revolved reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the arms all the way down. Step back into your plank and take your vinyasa. Or meet me back in downward facing dog. From your downward dog, lift your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, plant the foot in between your palms, rotating your back foot 90 degrees, lifting all the way up into warrior 2. Inhale. And exhale. Arms are in a T out long, front knee over front ankle. Inhale, straighten the front knee, and exhale, tilt forward, coming into your triangle pose. Maybe your fingertips come to your shin, maybe they meet the ground, maybe use a block. Keeping your arms in one long line from your fingertips to your fingertips. Maybe you gotta keep your cat away from some mischief. Gotta love at-home yoga, man. And inhale, we're gonna revolve our warrior. So switching your hands, bringing your left fingertips to the ground and rotating to the other side. So this next sequence might get a little confusing. If you wanna just watch me go through it and then kind of rewind it and go through it with me after, that might be a good idea. But yeah. Sweep the arms back, coming into a mini skandasana. Exhale, shoot up into a one-legged mountain. Exhale, place your right foot back behind you into a curtsy, forward fold. Inhale, back to your one-legged mountain. And exhale, shoot it all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, go through your vinyasa, and we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts all the way up to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, plant the foot in between your palms, rising all the way up into warrior 2. Back foot rotates 90 degrees. Arms are out to a T. Hips are squared towards the sky. Engage your core. Inhale. And exhale, straighten that front knee, tip forward, coming into your triangle pose. Using whatever blocks, props you need here. Maybe you adjust your stance, make it a little shorter, wider, whatever you need. Inhale. And exhale, revolve your triangle, flipping the placement of your hands and twisting to the other side. Again, lower your stance if you need to. Come onto the ball of your back foot, keeping that leg as straight as you can, twisting from your center. Inhale. And exhale, float your arms back, coming into that half skandasana. Exhale, shoot up into your one-legged mountain. Exhale, left leg goes behind you, halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, back up to one-legged mountain. And exhale, shoot it all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the palms, step back, and go through your vinyasa flow. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. From your down dog, step forward into your yogi squat, bringing your hands to heart center and your elbows to your knees. We're going to play around with some side crows here. Maybe side crow isn't in your practice and you're not ready to give it a go. Just go ahead and play with regular crow. For those of you that want to try side crow, go ahead and bring your big toes to touch, staying on the balls of your feet here. You're going to take both your arms and twist over to the right side of your mat, placing your palms on the ground, a little bit in front of your shoulders. Now, the goal here is to get your arms like chaturanga arms, where your shoulders are forward and your arms are back 90 degrees. So play around with placing your knee on your elbow and your hip on your elbow and shifting forward. This is sort of how the pose works, just shifting forward with your knee on your elbow and your hip on your elbow, coming into those chaturanga arms and floating off the ground. So just play around here. Maybe you lift one foot off the ground, then the other. And make sure your gaze is right below the ground in front of you. Try not to look behind you or forward. If you look back, you might forward fold or forward roll, so be careful here. And you could always put a block in front of your head too, that might be helpful. Once you feel satisfied with one side, go ahead and play around on the other side. See what you can do. I recently learned how to extend both my legs out long, and that has been a huge accomplishment for me and all of my people in the tight hamstring club. Where you at? And also, maybe you fall, maybe it's a graceful fall, maybe it's not. That's okay too, just be happy that you tried. And whenever you feel satisfied, go ahead and meet me laying down on your back. We're gonna take a few bridge poses here. If you don't wanna do the bridge and you wanna keep trying your side crow, power to you, I'm all for it. Do whatever you want here. This is your time to play. But if you're with me on the bridges, on your next inhale, lift your hips towards the sky. Maybe you take the bind behind your back if it's in your practice. Either way, make sure you're engaging your legs, engaging your core. Inhale. And exhale, lower, slow with control to the ground. Catch your breath, we'll go ahead and take another bridge. So on your next inhale, hips lift towards the sky. Maybe you didn't take the bind last time and you want to try it this time. Just making sure you're feeling yourself engage through your legs by pulling your legs in towards each other as if you have a block in between them and you gotta squeeze it and hold it there. Inhale. And exhale, lower. We will take one more bridge pose of our practice. If you have full wheel in your practice, you can go ahead and take that here, or just continue to do your bridge. We'll all hold our poses here. Inhale. And on your next exhale, with control, lower all the way down to the ground. And right away, go ahead and lift your feet towards the sky, coming into happy baby pose. Bringing your arms to the inside of your legs, grabbing the outside of your feet, and pulling your feet towards the ground. I could stay in this stretch for literal hours. I love this pose so much. I love rocking side to side, trying to straighten my legs, which really doesn't do much for me because, tight hamstrings, I'll say it again. Maybe you go ahead and shut down the eyes as we begin the cool down of our practice. And straighten your legs out long in front of you. Bringing your feet back towards the ground, we're going to do some thread the needle stretches or figure fours. So cross your right foot over your left thigh, pulling your left thigh in towards your belly. And keeping your legs where they are, on your next exhale, go ahead and twist over to your left side. So your right foot is going to be on the ground with your left knee on top. And inhale, come back to center. And we'll take that figure four on the other side. So go ahead and take your left foot, place it over your right thigh, grabbing the back of your right thigh and pulling it in towards your belly, threading the needle. This is also one of my favorite stretches of all time. And on your next exhale, take that spinal twist over to the other side. Teeing out your arms, making sure both your shoulders are touching the mat. Inhale, bring your legs back up to center and straighten your legs out long, coming into our final resting pose of the practice, Shavasana. Bring your arms out long beside you, open your palms up towards the sky, letting your fingertips and your feet splay out to either side, taking up as much space as you need here. Back to the natural rhythm of your breath, feeling every muscle in your body that you just worked throughout this practice slowly relax.
inhale, take a big good morning stretch, lifting the arms up overhead. And roll over to your favorite side, coming into fetal pose. Corpse pose represents the end of our practice, and fetal pose represents a new beginning. Inhale, keeping the eyes shut down, rise all the way up, coming into a comfortable seat. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead and lowering them down into prayer. I'd like to thank you for joining me today for this practice. I'm so happy you decided to show up. Bring your palms up to your third eye. From my heart to yours, namaste.